Hey, what's going on everyone? It's Lucky Merc and welcome to a bit of a different video for y'all. This is going to be a quick rapid review / my own thoughts of the latest Xenomorph-filled novel featuring everyone's favorite android.
I prefer the term artificial person myself.
Really? Aliens Bishop. So if you're on the fence of whether to get this book or you're a huge Aliens fan and can't wait to slap your hands in it, and don't worry, this video won't have any spoilers, then stay tuned, strap in, grab a drink, and don't blink because this is going to be shorter than Screwing hair on Fiorina 161.
You what?
So yeah, let's get straight into this video. I hope you enjoy it. Aliens Bishop is an original story set after the wonderful motion picture Alien 3.
Shut the fuck up, man.
And is written by T.R. Napper, who's definitely a head honcho when it comes to writing about cyberpunk and AI. Pretty much a no-brainer to write a novel based around the coolest android out there.
I prefer the term artificial.
And given what he wrote about the character Bishop on his website as well, you know for a fact that it's going to be a great book. The audiobook is released on the 12th of December 2023 and the hardback is released on the 5th of December 2023, but I was fortunate enough to meet the lovely folks over at Forbidden Planet in the UK who had early copies, so you know for a fact that I had to go down and cop that.
I ain't spent all my money for this, motherfucker!
The book is 416 pages long and published by Titan Books, who, as you know already if you are a big Aliens fan, have published a lot of the latest Aliens novels within the past few years, such as The Cold Forge, Enemy of My Enemy, Into Charbdis, I think I said that right, Infiltrator, which is the prequel to the great multiplayer game Aliens Fireteam Elite, and many more novels. As you can see from what I'm holding, the book itself has a nice clear blue hardback cover, and the dust cover has a simplistic yet cool image of the artificial person's arm clutching the tail of a star beast. So, what is this book about? The story is mainly about the survivor of the fated expedition to Haley's Hope, Science Officer Lance Bishop, Model 341-B, who is found on an abandoned space vessel called the USCSS Patna, following his backhanded treatment from the third movie. He is found by his Big Papa Michael Bishop, who seeks to extract the Xenomorph knowledge from him, but for what reason? Well, he's not an employee of the Weyland-Yutani Corporation anymore, but come on, look at this guy. Doesn't he look like a very trustworthy gentleman? Well, if you answered yes on that, then I can confirm that you're a Weyland-Yutani infiltrator, and you need to stop watching this video because I'm not going to tell you if Michael is successful or not. Only messing.
Yeah, that's right.
So, Daddy Bishop explains that he needs this information to advance his medical research to benefit humanity. Yeah, sure thing, buddy. Remember what Lance Bishop told Ripley back on Fiorina 161?
Do me a favor. Disconnect me. I could be reworked, but I'll never be top of the line again. I'd rather be nothing.
Well, Daddy Bishop basically went, nah, forget that, son. I'm getting what I want, deal with it. And if you think that it's only Michael Bishop that wants his Xenomorph data, ho boy, you better think again. There's a lot more folks out there that want this info. The story is split into multiple perspectives of different characters that all play a pivotal role into how the plot unfolds. First, we have Captain Marcel Apone, who is the commander of the El Conde and younger brother of Master Sergeant Alexander Apone. You know, the cigar-munching, look-into-my-eye, Bay-12 police hardcore marine that came as a casualty of the doomed mission to LV-426. We've got Private Carrie Lee, a new Australian recruit in Captain Apone's Colonial Marines Company, who is fighting to get her family transferred out of their refugee processing facility to a family residence in Camp Pendleton. In order for that to happen, she has to show her worth in the battalion alongside a group of heavy hitters. Next up, we got Michael Bishop, Big Papa, who spends his time conversing with his son about the importance of having this Xenomorph information and how he is no longer a part of Weyland-Yutani, while also having his two 6-feet-tall synthetic blonde-haired, combed precisely chiseled jaw, pale blue-eyed identical bodyguards called Arthas 1 and Arthas 2 at his side. They prefer to be called Arthas as they speak in unison, you know, one mind, two bodies and all that, and you can imagine they're not exactly pally-pally with Lance.
Watch me. I'll do the fingering.
Next up, we have Science Officer Lance Bishop, Model 341-B, the titular character who is caught between a rock and a hard place. Does he listen to his master and stay obedient, or does he let his conscience develop into a human one so he can then make a decision that could potentially save the galaxy? We got Giang Nguyen, a Vietnamese smuggler on the Nha Trang who's down with UPP. Union of Progressive Peoples. I won't go more into her background, but trust me, once you read it, you'll understand how she's a really cool lady. We got Commander Su Wong, the lead soldier of the Chinese command on the warship called the Xinjiang, who go to infiltrate the Vietnamese Yang Trang, and plus they bump into some pesky little xenomorphs, overmorphs, and Manumala no Hydria? Yeah, I think I said that right. Well, facehuggers anyway. Plus you've got the rest of Apone's battalion in the mix, and Yang's family there, and Su Wong's soldiers all bunched up together looking to find a way to survive the xenomorph onslaught, dabbling in lovely space politics as well, and including avoiding the dog catchers, who are commandos that are employed by Weyland-Yutani.
You what?
Jeez, talk about a lot going on in here, but trust me, when it all comes together, it's definitely worth the ride. So, what are my thoughts about this book? What I find brilliant about this book is that even though the story takes you through a lot of high-octane action that was heavily inspired by the James Cameron 1986 beast of a movie, the whole novel bases its focus on the main character, Bishop, and explores the moral implications of artificial intelligence and what it means for him to be human. His mind constantly goes back and forth from being obedient to his father to learning how to feel emotion and decide on consequences like a human. The characters are fleshed out well and don't feel one-dimensional. They have depth to their backgrounds, and you can tell that the author has put a lot of work into making sure that they are relatable. So there are a wide range of characters that you do want to see succeed, some that you really want to see fail, and some where you may change your perspective on them as the story goes on. And no spoiler, but it even has a cameo of a character from one of the movies. I won't go further into detail, but I thought, personally, that it was very welcomed and extremely well written. The story itself feels that it belongs in the Alien universe, and it is indeed well written for something that was made in 5 months. Personally, I like how the author stayed faithful to how the lead character Bishop was portrayed, as well as his creator, and how it can still pay homage to the second movie. Unlike a few of the latter works in the Aliens universe, this one doesn't go into topical social issues. It's a straightforward, thought-provoking action thriller, being another well-told version of what works for this franchise. There are some people that love the horror of the original Alien movie, and then there's some that love the sci-fi action of the sequel Aliens. This book is definitely more for the latter. Would I recommend picking this up? Absolutely, yes. I would definitely recommend you pick this up, and personally, I am happy to add this story to my library.
You finished?
So folks, there you have it, a no spoiler my thoughts video on the novel Aliens Bishop. Let me know what you think of the book in the comments down below, and if you would like to see more Aliens content on my channel, I have a huge, and I mean a huge collection of videos on here that range from podcast chats, from my Twitch streams, to AAA gameplay, to AA, to indie and fan-made games, so please be sure to check them out. But until then, y'all take care of yourselves, unless you want to see me do another book review.
No.
But until then, thank you so much for checking out the video, and be sure to grab a copy of the book when it comes available in your area. So, yo, stay safe and keep hydrated. Peace.
Don't forget to subscribe!